Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how I make liquid eyeshadows, which to me come in handy when you're doing cut creases. They even work as eyeliners. They're very simple to make. I mean, as long as you have some extra pigments lying around, shimmers, then you can make these. So here's one that I made earlier. And this is how they glide on. That's the color. And then when they dry, they do dry completely smudge free. This isn't dry yet, but you get the point. Okay, so what you're gonna need is these little empty containers. I bought these on Amazon. It was like $10 for 25 of these, which was perfect because they're just the right size, I think. A liquid syringe, which came with the tubes. Pigments. In this case, I'm using the Pixie by Petra loose pigments and some setting spray. I like the Pixie by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist. I've experimented with a lot of fixing sprays and setting sprays and primers. I like this the best because it has a little oil in it, so it gives the eyeshadow a little flexibility so it doesn't dry too dry or flaky on your eyelid. So yeah, this is good. You can find this at Target. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is take the pigment, and then I use a straw that I sealed and cut, and then what I do is I just scoop it into the straw, just makes things easier, and then I pour it into the bottle, and I like to do about a little over 3/4 of the way, just so that it gives it a little room for the liquid. Okay, seems about right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pour in the fixing mist. Do a little at a time. You don't want these to be too runny because it'll just shear out your pigments when they go on the lid. They'll still work, it's just you get a lot more color payoff when you put just the right amount of liquid. So what I do is I put a little at a time and then just watch it. And then when I see the liquid hitting the bottom of the jar, I kind of stop there. And then these tubes came with a little stopper, the little plastic sealant, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back on. I'm going to put my top on, and then I'm going to give it a shake. Just make sure that you get all of the liquid mixed into your pigment, and then you get your liquid eyeshadow. And then see, this is completely dry already, so it's smudge proof. And then this one, this color, you can use these as eyeliners, or it makes cut creases a lot easier. I'll insert some pictures of one of the looks I just did today using these, so that you can see the color payoff and how you can just mix the colors. It also works with matte pigments, if you have matte pigments. Here's one that I made. This is a matte. These would be really good as eyeliners too. So then I'll watch how it dries. It's drying. And it's almost dry, but you get the point. So this will actually dry pretty smudge proof as well. And it'll stay on pretty much all day. This one's pretty much dried already. Yeah, so that's how I make liquid eyeshadows. If you have this stuff lying around, you can probably make them in jars as well, but I just think that the little tube thingies preserve it a lot better. And you don't have to go out and buy a $25 liquid eyeshadow. Okay, well, if you want to see more tutorials, more DIYs, or even a tutorial on that eye look I just showed you, like this video, subscribe, and talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I know this video is pretty fast and the background noise was pretty loud, and I'm sorry. I promise these videos will get better, but I did record this pretty quickly. So I hope that you subscribe and like and stick around. Thanks for watching.